Hi guys, this is Sayoni of Sayosphere. Welcome to another episode of Say's Kitchen. For today, we're going to show you how to make spicy island shrimp. Let's get started! Spicy island shrimp is another easy to prepare recipe, and it's only going to take us for a very few minutes cooking the recipe, including the prep time. Maybe approximately a maximum of 15 to 20 minutes prep and cooking time. For today's recipe, we will be needing, of course, the shrimp, and I have already peeled or shelled and deveined, butter, onions, bell pepper, which I have chopped, and also fresh parsley. And because this is a spicy recipe, we will be needing, but you don't have to have all of it. Some could be optional depending on your preference. So here I am using garlic powder, dried oregano, dried thyme, some white pepper, paprika, of course, salt to taste. And if you have some cayenne pepper, you can also use that, depending actually on how spicy you want your shrimp. And of course, tomato sauce. Okay, so our pan is now hot, so we need to go ahead and add our butter. While we are melting our butter, we put it over low to medium fire, just to make sure we do not overburn the butter. So now that our butter is completely melted, we can go ahead and add our onions. Just we want the aroma to come out, so we know that our onions is about cooked. Then we can add our bell pepper. Then we go ahead and add our shrimp. So we do not need, or we do not want to overcook our shrimp. Just wait for it to turn red or orange. So maybe 5 to 6 minutes, or 2 to 3 minutes on each side. So while this recipe is spicy, you can you have the freedom, or according to your preference, you can adjust the spice. So in the recipe below, I would be putting there some of the spices or the peppers like the cayenne that is really optional for you. For this recipe, it is not really very spicy because we have our toddler and he loves shrimp. So it's really up to you. This recipe is just a version of the sweet and sour shrimp pasta that I usually do. And I promise I'm going to share that recipe also with you. Lately, we do have a quite supply of shrimp, so we are cooking shrimp almost every week at home. So our shrimp is about cooked. We can go ahead and add the tomato sauce. If you do not like the sour taste of the tomato sauce, you can go ahead and sprinkle it with a little bit of sugar. But for this recipe, I like it a little bit sour and spicy, so I'm keeping it the way it is. So we will just wait for it to simmer. So we can go ahead and add the other ingredients. The pepper, our paprika, the garlic powder. You can also add some cayenne. I am adding here some dried oregano and thyme. This completes the island recipe for the shrimp. And of course, we're going to add some salt. They say all great food starts with a pinch of salt. And I am so happy, guys, because finally the Maldon salt that I ordered, because I ran out and shipment lately are delayed, they arrived a week ago. So I am now using the Maldon salt for all my cooking at home. And now we are going to add our fresh parsley and the green onion. It adds to the very nice aroma of this recipe, but the greens also make it more presentable. I set aside some fresh parsley later to garnish. And our spicy island shrimp is done.